What's up, beautiful people? So, I know it's been long, but I'm back. So, let's do this. Okay, so on IG, I asked on a story that what are the questions that I should answer, and you guys went crazy on it. So, picked out couple of good ones, and I'll try to answer. It's just a random one, a random podcast. I was just feeling like doing it, so let's get started with it. Uh, Firstly, with the updates, BOMAACHI is doing amazingly well. Thanks to you guys. The love and the support is amazing. I am loving it. It's you guys who is pushing me, to work even harder every day. Every day we are making it bigger, and we will continue that. Too many things to launch. Everything is lined up well. It'll be done in August end or next month. Let's see. Uh, and one big news as well. I'm planning. First of all, I'd like to give a big shout out to CDC, that is CREPDOG crew. They guys are doing a great job promoting homegrown brands and stuff. Uh, check out their store in Delhi. It's a massive, big store showcasing all kinds of homegrown brands from India, and yeah, it's great. We're doing great there. So BOMAACHI is available there. There are exclusive stuffs in their store. You should go and check that out. Yeah, I'm also just update that I'm wearing two different socks as usual. It's nothing new for me. You should start it too. Always wear different color socks. I am giving you the permission to do it. You have to tag me while you do it, while you wear it. Once you start it, there's no going back. I can promise you that. These are the new cargo pants. Beautiful ones. All embroidered. Crazy one. This is the new t-shirt. BOMAACHI team t-shirt. Orange parts are puffed. There's basketball. I mean, one here, one here. It's crazy t-shirt. We haven't yet launched that. We haven't yet launched this, but even this. So everything is super exclusive that I'm wearing right now. Enough of the talking. Let's start with the questions. You guys asked that what are the mistakes that I did while starting. There, there are many mistakes that I did because I had no clue on, first of all, how to start, on how B2C works, on how how much to order, what quantity to order, what is the right quantity, what is the right quality, the what should be the design. uh, I mean, who is the right vendor? Should I source the fabric, get it staged and stuff, or should I just give it to a manufacturer who does it all? So there were hundreds of different questions, and I did 30 of them wrong out of 100, I can say that. But that's how I learned, and I mean, that's how I'm trying to help other people, that so that they don't do the same mistakes. One of the mistake is ordering the wrong quantity. It actually it depends on what your vision is, uh, what your target is, and it depends on you, on how limited you want, on how exclusive you want it to be. So all that stuff. Initially, I had no clue on how it works, so I just ordered five different color T-shirts, that too like 3 to 500 per color, and that was like a big stock on my head, and it stayed for like a year or more, uh, the stock. And I know in the initial stage what happens is you guys think that okay, I'm making 50 t-shirts, if I sell 25 then I can make more because that's how the cash flow works. But I understand. But so yeah, that was the biggest mistake I made. It was super tough to sell those. uh, but you know what you can do is what I did. Same t-shirts that are getting stocked, you can actually upcycle those. You can make tie dye of those. You can just get some other print on it, whatever. You can, I don't know, do. I'm not a fashion designer, so I don't know what more things can you do. But what I did is get different prints on the t-shirt or get it tie-dyed and then sold it. So after a point of time, it got sold out, and so yeah, that was the biggest mistake I made. I mean, the mistakes are such that I cannot remember them exactly. But if you ask me personally, and I would love to answer, and I do answer all of you guys, uh, but the only thing I would suggest is don't just come up to me saying, "What should I do to start a brand?" That is the silliest question. Do some research of everything, and then if you have some questions, then come to me. I would love to answer them all. Uh, Second mistake was me not knowing what the market is, uh, demanding. uh, I mean, I want that is one good thing, that I wanted to sell what I make, which is good. But as I said, I'm not a fashion designer. I didn't know the trend, what was going on. I just made regular fit t-shirts in different colors, and most of them were blanks, no brand name, no nothing. So yeah, that was something. I mean, uh, these kinds of prints, I had no idea all that works and stuff. So yeah, I was new to streetwear as well, I would say that. Third is unnecessary burning of money. That, I think, that is the thing that you'll get to learn as in when you grow. That अच्छा इधर भी पैसे बचा सकते थे, which is fine. I mean, unless you don't spend on it, you won't get to know that okay, that was a waste. So that is a good experience, but a mistake, but to a good mistake to learn from. So yeah, these are a couple of ones, and rest I cannot think of. But if you ask me, and if it hit me, then I'll answer that. How starting is difficult. Starting, I think starting is never difficult if you don't plan it out. If you don't execute on it, then it makes no sense. I mean, then it'll be 10 years, and you'll be still saying that I want to do this and I can do this, but you will reach nowhere for sure, I can guarantee you. And I've seen a lot of people doing that, just boasting about things but not doing anything. So yeah, starting is very easy, depends on your vision, your discipline, and your hard work. uh, Starting is easy, but sustaining is something that is difficult. I mean, the market is such, the competition is increasing, which is good, but sustaining in the market is super difficult. I mean, if you sustain, then I think you can make it big for sure. So yeah, I mean, you have to break the barriers, obviously, that, oh, 10 people saying that, oh, you won't be able to do this, oh, just this is a big leap, think ten times before you do it. I'd say just think twice, and if you don't have a very good answer to why not, then just do it. Ask before Ask just one question before doing anything, that is why not. And if you have a very good answer to that, then don't do it, then take your time. But if you, and I bet you that 9 out of 10 times you won't have a good answer to why not. So just do it, and you'll see the wonders that you do after that. uh, Achieving, what is it like achieving success? What does it mean, and how different it feels? Okay, that is one of the questions that I just read. Achieving success, I don't think I have achieved anything yet. In the initial stage, I thought that I would reach this mark, which I've reached for sure. But I think after getting there, you will be like, यार ये क्या ही था, मतलब was this even a standard to set? I mean, think and dream big. This is a crazy, I mean, it is sounding crazy in my head. A great quote that I'm just gonna say is, always dream bigger than you think you can achieve. That's it. Wow, that was great. For sure, you'll feel it. Dreams that I have are too big right now. but the small dreams that I had, the smaller dreams that I had, I have achieved them. How does it feel? I mean, once you get there, you will be like, okay, क्या हो गया, मतलब ठीक है, हो गया. तो अब I swear, the day I reached 10k followers, which was a big thing for many of them, and even for me, honestly, when I reached that mark, I was like, I was the most demotivated guy on that day, only on that day. That I don't know why, but it was. I'm just saying what I felt. Uh, how different it feels. It feels way different than you would have imagined. That okay, once you reach there, you'll feel like a big person or something. I never felt that, and okay, from this one thing I remember that I hate people who think they are something when they achieve a very minimum success. I hate that. Humble up. I always say that. Please humble up. You have done nothing yet. I was at an event and there was this stall. I won't take name, but whenever I went in the stall, the person came out of the stall saying, "Let me know if you need any help." I mean, what do you think you are? I don't. I'm not saying try to convince me. I hate that. Don't convince me. But if I am coming as a customer in your stall and you just crossing me, getting out and saying, "Let me know if you need any help," I hated that because I don't think you have achieved anything. Even if you achieve wonders, just don't be. Instead, be there with us, show us what you got. Don't tell us to buy, it's fine, but at least show what new things you got. I mean, I don't know your brand, I just saw that at the event. Leave that. So just please humble up, please humble up. It's a big game. It's a marathon and not a sprint. So please, if you have achieved something, good for you. And if you think, and if you really think in future that you'll say that, you know how I became this big. I never, I never addressed anyone. I never addressed my customers. That I never tried to convince my customers. I never be soft spoken and stuff. Blah blah bullshit. Leave that shit. So yeah, that is there. Please humble up. There's a lot to achieve. There's a lot bigger things that you can do by just staying grounded. Try that. Humility and gratitude. You'll love it. Different creators that I follow. Oh, okay, so this is a crazy thing that I've seen. There are in fashion world, in the fashion, under the fashion influencers, there are now different kinds where one is a general one, but one is a blah 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 one, and then there's the third one that is streetwear fashion influencers, and I'm loving each and every one of them. Even these, I love them. I see, if you are putting in the work and I can see it, I would always appreciate it, always. I won't be taking any names right now because there is a list of 100 and I don't want to miss out on anyone. So the creators, to all the creators, keep up the great work, keep making it big, keep making people more aware about the streetwear and about the fashion culture. I'm loving it. Thank you so much. Future of BOMAACHI, we gonna make it super big. We gonna make it to offline stores as well. I just said it. Yeah, let's make it big together. I want you all, and it's not just by, and honestly, I want to make every bit of it positive. I am trying my level best to put all the positive vibes in the brand. So till date, I generally some days do packaging by myself because I love that process and I like to put in the positive vibes when I'm packing. And I would And I just hope that when you receive the package of BOMAACHI, you feel the same positivity and you feel the same positive vibes. So when you wear it, you feel great, you feel positive. That's what I want, and that's how I want to make it big. Well said, Prince. I've gotten a lot of texts saying that I have completed my 12th. What should I do? I haven't yet figured out. I want to start this, I want to do that. Man, I mean, I think you have enough of time. I know you, by seeing the world, you feel like, okay, this is the right time, or it'll be too late after a couple of years. I'll tell you one thing, it's never too late. Take your time, try, and if you don't have a particular taste, a particular field to work in, if you don't know where to work, what field to work in, try 5 different fields for 3 to 4 months each, or 6 months each, and then see what attracted you the most, and then start working on it. That is a great way to figure out things. Try different stuff and then figure out. That is one thing. After 12th, I think you should just take your time, just have fun. Wear BOMAACHI, buy BOMAACHI. Just take your time, have fun. It's just the 12th, man. What do you want to do? You want to make a clothing brand after 12th? I mean, you can. I wouldn't deny that, but why to take up that load? Instead, I would suggest you to work somewhere for 6 months, so that you gather all the information and then start it. It'll skyrocket. So yeah, all that matters. Just don't feel, that, oh damn, I haven't yet figured it out. It's bullshit. People here haven't yet figured out, even being 30, 35, 40, they haven't yet figured out what they want to do in life. They're just doing it because they're just doing it. Because figuring out, according to me, is when you're doing something that makes you happier every day, that makes you want to do that thing every next day, is when you figure out. And it's totally fine. Even if you figure it out like after 50, that's fine.